Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I have the entire LEGO Jurassic World 2024 Summer set wave to share with you guys, featuring a total of 3 sets. First up, we have set number 76962, the Baby Bumpy Ankylosaurus, which I think is the cutest set out of the entire wave, and I'm so thrilled to finally have one in my collection. Next up, we have set number 76965, the Dinosaur Mission Stegosaurus Discovery set, featuring a brand new Stegosaurus dinosaur. Last but not least, we have set number 76966, the Dinosaur Missions Allosaurus Transport Truck, featuring an Allosaurus dinosaur build here, and I think that this Allosaurus looks epic with some great detailing. So without further ado, let's hop right into the review and see what all of these sets have to offer. First up, we have the LEGO 76962, the Baby Bumpy Ankylosaurus. The mouth can open like so, featuring the little pink tongue, and we have a bunch of little vegetables included in this set. I guess you can technically put that in the Baby Ankylosaurus mouth there, but it really can't go far. You can just keep it like that in the corner. The dinosaur itself features 4 little legs, which can rotate like so. You can kind of have it sitting on its belly like that. And each paw has these little claws. Try saying that 5 times fast. And at the very back, the tail can rotate ever so slightly there, while this part of the tail can flick around 180 degrees in this very smooth fashion. So I'm just gonna put all the legs back up now, prop them in a normal standing position. And yeah, last but not least, the head can rotate slightly in this little nod. And that's pretty much it for that. As the tail moves around, the head also moves around because that's how it was built in the first place. Last but not least, these eyes are printed, so we have no stickers in this set, thankfully, which makes it all the more worth it in my opinion. So let's move on to the next set. Next up, we have set number 76965, the Dinosaur Mission Stegosaurus Discovery set. Now, right off the bat, I would say that the best part of this set is obviously the Stegosaurus dinosaur, because we've received far too many cars and vehicles in Jurassic World, and honestly, I'm not really paying attention to that. I just think that the dinosaur here is phenomenal in my opinion. So let's focus on this right here. So we have a ton of sharp horns here at the very top of the dinosaur, and at the very back a tail. Now this is all in this rubbery material, and we also have some printing on the side featuring little scales and detailing on the dinosaur's body, and also on the other side as well. The head is very well designed in my opinion, with the beady little yellow eye there, and the scale design also continuing along the face there. Generally speaking, I think it's a pretty cool dinosaur design, and I'm so happy to finally see a Stegosaurus made in LEGO form. So that is fantastic in my opinion. Next up, we have the minifigures. So first up, we have Ben right here with a beanie and a torso featuring a little bag across his shoulders. And if I were to turn it around, we have some more printing on the torso, and at the very back, a alternate face print. So yeah. He also has a stick with a carrot on it just to feed the baby velociraptor, which is right here. So that is a cute little addition to the set. Also, the baby velociraptor is in this light gray and sand blue color, which I think is a very cute color scheme for it in my opinion. And also it's coming out of this little broken egg shell there, along with a normal egg on the side there, and some greenery, which is a cute little build for the baby velociraptor nest. And then we have a look at Sammy right here with a very nice and stylish torso there. I love the jacket printing on it, very detailed and thorough in my opinion. At the very back, it also continues the same trend of detail on the torso. And for the alternate face print, oh, we don't have one. Oh, I love when that happens. She comes with a magnifying glass and a camera. Moving the minifigures aside though, and the dinosaur, here is a look at the actual builds that we have in this set. So starting off, we have the tree. The tree is a very simple build in my opinion. I've seen many builds like this for trees from LEGO in the past. We have a little squirrel there, some leaf pieces, a very hollow outside for the tree, because from the inside, it is quite literally a hollow log. So it makes sense for that at least. I guess you can have minifigures stand on the inside there. We also have some more greenery on the outside, including some orange and yellow amongst the green, just to add some more contrast throughout the build. And yeah, a sticker at the very front there for C and D. I wish it was more detailed, but I guess it works for what it is and fits in the piece count of the set as well. So I guess for LEGO's purpose, the simpler, the better. And then we also have this little log and fire pit that is supposed to accompany the tree there. On this side, we have this scary face, which I guess is something hiding inside of the log. This is actually a sticker, unfortunately, not a printed piece. I just did a pretty good job applying it as a sticker, if I do say so myself, for once. And on this side, we also have another sticker there. So yeah, moving those aside. The actual car is okay in my opinion. I'm not the biggest red fan, so I guess it's not really my thing. And we also have a blue compartment for it, so if I were to separate that, this is pretty much what you're getting. This little compartment features a dish here and a little monitoring system of sorts, along with these buttons for green and red, I guess stop and go. And on this side, we have a detailed sticker and printed tile there. This is like a little remote control panel of sorts, and this is actually like a little monitoring system for a dinosaur, sort of like a data pad. And as you can see there, it actually features the Stegosaurus, so that adds some more continuity to the set. That's pretty cool. And it can simply attach itself to the back of the main vehicle here. As for the actual vehicle, starting off, we have a ladder which can go up and down like that. And at the very top, two containers. This container holds nothing, surprise, surprise. And this container also holds nothing. Yay, I guess in this case, less is more. Not really. At the very top, we have these lights there and some more lighting for the front of the vehicle. And to access the interior, you just have to lift the top like that. And it has 4 jumper plates on the inside along with the steering wheel. And a very cool way to access the rest of the vehicle actually is to lift this part. I guess you can use the wheel as a starting point, and you have yourself access to the interior with a bed, a map, a little table. Very spacious, reminding me of a camper van, and this little interior there, which makes it all the more easier to slide this on like so. So that's a pretty cool and interactive play feature. That's pretty much it for this car right here. Last but not least, we have set number 76966, the Dinosaur Missions Allosaurus Transport Truck set here, featuring a total of 4 minifigures and of course the epic Allosaurus dinosaur. So let's start off by taking a look at the dinosaur, of course, the star of the show. Here's a look at the epic Allosaurus design, featuring this navy blue color amongst the dark tan right below it. The head is really well done with a mouth that can open, featuring these little teeth and also close like that. On this side, it seems like the eye is in this light blue color, whereas on the other side, it is actually an eye with a pupil. And the legs can rotate like that, so can the little arms there as well, so it can basically do this pose, you know, trying to like sneak and see if there's someone driving the truck so it can eat them up for dinner, or it can just stomp around in a normal pose. It's really up to you and how you wish to pose your dinosaur, which makes it all the more fun, in my opinion. And the tail is actually very, very sturdy there as well. Next up, let's take a look at the minifigure selection featuring Kenji. So Kenji here has a chicken leg in his hand along with a pretty cool torso. Turning this around, there's a little hood there, and here is his alternate face printing there. Next up, we have Yaz, and I really love Yaz's torso there with the purple, the white, and the little jacket there, which is cute in my opinion, along with the belt and the tan pants. Here's a look at her alternate face printing. Very nice. And here is a look at the accessory that she has. Next up, we have the guard, and she's looking pretty awesome there with the torso, the belt, the shoulder straps there. At the very back, the Jurassic World logo, which is really awesome. She obviously only has one face printing here, because if she didn't, it'll look pretty awkward at the back there. So it makes sense. And she also has this little earpiece there as well. And last but not least, we have Darius with a really cool hairpiece there. The torso there is in this bright yellow color along with a navy undershirt there. At the very back of the torso, we have more of the line printing there. And yeah, really cool minifigure with a really cool accessory as well. As for the side builds, before we take a look at the truck, we have this little quadcopter here featuring these little needles, and then we have this buggy car of sorts, which has enough room to have 2 minifigures actually sit on it, one sitting in the driver's seat and one sitting at the very back there with these jumper plates and tiles. It's a really cute build, and it does just the trick in my opinion. Moving these aside though, Here's a look at the actual truck. We have, first of all, a very cool mechanism. So just push that, and then both sides go tumbling down. In order for the dinosaur to actually fit, you're gonna have to make it bend down at this angle. And once that's done, ta-da! It can fit there. Not the snuggest fit, in my opinion. It's not a very luxurious way to be transported, to say the least, especially if you're a ginormous dinosaur. Now that the dinosaur is sitting there, I guess you can do the play feature and kind of like make the head nod down. And then ta-da! Both sides just fell seamlessly there, which is great. And then you can have both sides just go right up as well. At the very back of this little transport section, the tail is supposed to sit there, but as you can see, it's a pretty impossible task. Maybe if the dinosaur was a different species, it could fit in there, but I guess for this, it won't really work. And at the very back, we have the little Jurassic World license plate 08 and the prehistoric wildlife sticker there. So this back section with the dinosaur can be removed from this frontal section. So all you have to do is just pull like so. So moving this aside, here's a look at the frontal truck portion of the transport truck. So if I were to lift this up like that, we have a very spacious interior featuring some seating areas there with the jumper plates, a sticker at the front, a steering wheel, and a bed of sorts. The very back, we have a sticker featuring a calendar saying June and a map of the Jurassic World Park. And on this side, we have a prehistoric wildlife sticker, another sticker at the very bottom there with some mud on the metal, and another sticker just like that on this side. Obviously, I wish they were printed, but it is what it is at this point. I've learned to accept the fact that not everything can be printed when it comes to play sets specifically, and even display sets, but that's another can of worms I don't want to dive into. Here's a look at the bottom of the truck, and I guess that's pretty much it for this set and the video. Well guys, that pretty much brings a wrap to the video. Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on each of these sets and if you plan on picking them up on release day and which of them are your favorites. And on that, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.